right, here we go. Another black hole lake, the middle of nowhere. Day 3 would bring in a major cold front, especially cold for the month of July. Partly cloudy skies giving way to clearing in the afternoon. Our plan was to fish a new lake just down the road, a much smaller lake but deeper and really clear water. You know, a lot of time too, dude, on these clear lakes, cribs can be the difference. That over here. Good weeds here. A new body of water on another secluded, kind of out of the way little lake, and we moved our first fish, so that's always a good positive sign. It was going on a new body of water that we've never been to before, and we move fish. That means they're here, which, you know, we wouldn't be fishing it if we didn't think they were, but that's just confirmation that they're here. So again, cold front conditions we're witnessing here. I mean cold, and for this time of the year in July. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep pushing forward here and hopefully get one in the net. But again, cold front conditions, everything's really shallow. We are in 3.5 feet of water with heavy weeds, and that's where that fish was. So we're gonna continue on with this pattern and hopefully get one stuck.
Here's one. All the different fish.
How big? That was a
Not
nice
big.
one. Huh? Not big. Same one you think we had up? No.
No way.
As a Great Clip Salon stylist, I love giving customers the look they want. With Clip Notes, we save your haircut details, so it's one less thing for you to worry about. And when I see that confidence at the end of the cut, that's everything to me.
Let's keep a good thing going, right? 6 years and counting with the Keys Outdoors Musky Fishing Sweepstakes on your Quick Rewards app. You could win a day out on the water hunting muskies and a $100 Quick Trip gift card. And it's simple and easy. Download your Quick Rewards app, click the Sweepstakes trophy icon, select the Keys Outdoors Musky Hunting Adventure Sweepstakes, select the number of visits you'd like to enter, and you could win a day out on the water filming with Keys Outdoors. This is my new Skeeter WXR 2060F musky fishing boat. This boat is designed to provide the highest level of performance and comfort while out on the water. Redesigned from the hull line up, giving this boat a sleek aerodynamic design, yet keeping the dependability, durability, and most of all, the stability of the WX 2060 hull. Yeah, this is my new WXR 2060F.
We got about 7:30 here. We just started going down the shoreline where Mike moved the biggest fish we've seen since we've been here. And Mike's still throwing blades. That got ate last, but I put on the twitch bait that he was running, and I was just pulling it, getting it real deep, and just different fish, but we're real close to the big one, so there's multiple fish on the shoreline. So I think we're just gonna keep running this for a little bit and see if we can get one of these girls to eat.
Right on, brother. Boom. Yeah.
Let's start.
It is a start.
Guys, here we are, first fish of our new lake here today. We had massive cold front today. We got a late start, knowing that it's going to be a little slow. The sun finally came out, fish started to move. We located a bunch of fish, and we just came back on a fish that Mike moved this morning, and not a big one, but it's the first one we got in the net, so we're pretty happy about this one. But get her out of the net. All right, look at that little guy.
Cool. Look at that markings. Beautiful paint job on that, brother.
Oh yeah. Hey, some small slime time tonight. So.
Everything, well, it has to start somewhere, and this first fish of the day was a great start indeed. We would fish super hard on day 3, only to have some follows and a small fish that would find their way into our net. Shawn and I would head back to the cabin and talk about things on what we were going to do and what our plan would be for day 4. Well, that is it for tonight. One fish in the boat, little one, but we've seen a bunch of fish here. So we're gonna stick with it. We're gonna come back here tomorrow and fish it. We're focusing on really small little lakes, like under 600 acres, that kind of get overlooked by most musky anglers. We're exploring them and seeing if it's worth the trip coming up here and hitting these small little little lakes. And lo and behold, man, it is. We've got 4 fish on film in just 3 days, so that's not bad, with the biggest one being a 47.5-inch monster. So we got weather again. We've got cloudy, windy, so conditions are favorable to us. What do you think? Should we see if they're buried in the weeds? Do a drift in that 4 or 5 foot?
Yeah, absolutely.
How many fish? We moved like 4 fish.
Right, yeah.
Weeds yesterday.
They couldn't have went too far.
Yeah. So we'll finish this little run here and then we'll go do that. And then I think we haven't done any of that deep weed, 10 foot. See if those fish are hanging off that deep weed edge.
I would at least think some bigger fish would be there, if there's any.
Right.
Well, guys, we saw our first muskie for the morning. I was just talking to Mike about, you know, maybe yesterday they were liking those bright colors because it was so dark and cloudy all day, but I just switched up to something a little more natural, very clear water. She came pretty close to the boat, but then she just sank back down. So we're gonna have to try to get these fish to commit out on the cast because the water is just so clear here.
Spinnerbait, heavy weeds, and in the bag. Boom, baby. Right on. So what we did is we moved back into the weeds, put on a Colorado Lungeon spinnerbait, and lo and behold, she put a muskie in our bag. Right on. Thank you, Lungeon. And let's let this girl go back. You know, we're sitting here trying to figure, there she goes, back down. That's a little bit of slime time, man. Boom, baby. You know, that's what Shawn and I are doing, man. This is what we dig. We love exploring, and you know, it's easy, I think, to get into a routine where you just want to hammer big fish and go to big fish water. And for us, it's about this. Look at, man, there's like only 8 houses on this whole wilderness area, and it is wilderness, and that's what it's all about. Just off the beaten path, these little black holes that lie between these major hubs of the musky world, they lay in the shadows, and it can be pretty good. You know, we are looking for a big fish. We don't know if this lake is going to have it. The last lake, 47.5 inches, that's just right down the block here. So right on, man, back to work. All right, guys, well, this is what we caught it on. This is a Lungeon lure spinnerbait. We're in heavy weeds, and that's what a spinnerbait is designed to do, is because it is so narrow and there is a single hook, it gets through the weeds a lot more efficient than a treble hook. And so what we did is also yesterday we found, like Shawn was saying, bright colors was really prevalent for us as far as the fish go. But what we did today is, because we do have some bluebird skies moving in and out, downsized or changed our color pattern up to more natural colors. This is their walleye. I got to put a new grub on there. Ate it pretty good, but already a pike and a muskie on the Lungeon. So check out Lungeon, ultimate spinner baits. I mean, the quality of these spinners are top notch. We only use the best on Keys Outdoors, so check out Lungeon. Musky fishing is all about timing, when to stay and when to go. Making the right call, well, it's mostly all luck. And when you decide to make that move, you always hear in the back of your mind that old saying, don't leave fish to find fish.
Mike and I fished on a lake about a quarter mile from here all morning. That's where we got the 2 small ones. But it was a little slow today, so we decided collectively that we were going to go back over to the first lake and see if we can't get a bigger fish. So plenty of fish on that Boundary Waters, kind of out in the middle of nowhere kind of lake, but we just weren't seeing what we wanted to as far as forage. And we probably saw a dozen fish, but they're all in that 28 to 34 inch mark, and we really want to finish off the trip with a good one, and we know they're in here. And Mike already got an absolute beast, and we did see about 2 other ones that were in that 44 to 47 inch range. So trying to get one more before we head out of this place. It's absolutely beautiful, middle of nowhere. It's a black hole. It's just lakes that no one else is really looking at. They're overlooked, and we're just kind of randomly picking some lakes where we thought were some good waters, and it's working out.
Well, it was looking like we made the right call. A flip of the coin, a 50-50 chance, and it seemed to be paying off.
Oh, yes, good call, bud. Oh,
Right when we came.
ooh, man, right on. Yes,
Same bucktail you got yours on.
nice. They like that. They like that crappie, man. KO crappie. Woo!
Mike and I just showed up to the first lake we started this little trip on. Like I said earlier, we were having fun on the other lake, really cool, but very small body of water. We weren't seeing no bait. Like, it wasn't like we saw bluegills or perch or nothing. It was a tough bite. But they were in there and we saw a bunch of fish, but we really wanted to go try to get, another quality fish. This one's not a monster, but we've only been here for 15 minutes, so this is why we made the move. And again, eats the KO crappie trigger, I believe, and it's a good one. She smashed it right out from the boat. So we're gonna get her undone and take a look at her. All right, girlfriend. There we go. This has been the lucky bait this weekend. Well, we got a couple on glides, but Mike caught that giant 47.5, same one. He was throwing Chaos Twitch bait, and I figured I'd throw this, and we haven't been here 15 minutes. We got a nice fish in the net here. Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Finally, make a quick move here. We made the right one. It's still early. We got about 2.5 hours to go yet. It is new moon, and we're hoping for a big fish tonight. A good start to our night here. Oh, and there she goes. All right, guys. This has been a fun 4 days. Just exploring these just random spots that everyone kind of just overlooks. And, with some simple searches, Google searches, the DNR will say, what these lakes are kind of rated for as whether, muskies are abundant, present, or common, and as long as you can find something that has a common, presence for muskies, give it a whirl. These lakes are small. They take a half day to go around the entire thing, and you're gonna know pretty quick if there's fish there or not. And this one's a little gem here, and some big fish. We've heard from one of the locals that there was a 53 caught in here in the last few years. So that's, you don't know, and but there's a good sign here. We have seen big fish, and I think we're due for one. just had another one up. Probably like a 36, 38. She went around a bunch of times and I thought she went away. And then she shot back up on it. They are moving tonight. Wow. We have contacted 3 fish in less than an hour. So it couldn't get any better than this. But again, on the KO custom trigger, doing it again with Mike's fancy grub on there.
Musky fishing is all about timing, when to stay and when to go. Making the right call is mostly luck. And so far, it was looking like we were getting lucky and we made the right call.
No, go ahead. Just catching on this.
20 other top-head bucktail.
Oh yeah.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
I want to catch one on this. Fish. I did. Oh, this thing's fighting like this. I didn't I just said I wanted to catch one with this lure. I really want to catch one with this. Good work. Woo, baby. They're biting here. They're biting here. Wow. This is crazy. All right, so this is a new twitch bait that from Chaos Tackle. And dude, I'm digging it. And I have not had a really good twitch bait in my arsenal in a really long time. And I just got this, and on this trip I said to Shawn, I really wanted this new product from Chaos. I want to catch one on it. I want to see how it works, and moved quite a few fish on it, and then got this little one to gobble it. So right on, man, let's take a look at this little girl. But boy, oh boy, that's 2 fish in a matter of probably 20 minutes, and we're not even in a phase right now. So super cool. Yeah, right on, man. Let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, sweet. What a great couple days of fishing, man. Fishing black holes. Yeah, voids. Overlooked property, overlooked real estate. What a beautiful, beautiful fish. And these grow up to be big ones. But I'll tell you what, it smells just like a big one. Right on. Slime time, baby. Whoa! She got the last laugh on me. Whew. She got me a little wet. But what a great time that we're having, man, up here. Like I said, Shawn and I doing some homework, finding out those voids, those creases, those cracks in the seam, and making it happen. Right on. Boom.
So another shoot comes to a close, and it was awesome. A total of 7 muskies, with the biggest one, a 47.5 incher. What can I say? Yes indeed, what a great couple days on the water. And best of all, I got to share it with my good friend Shawn. Maybe tonight, we'll do that crazy ceremony thing where we wear the horned hats with lots of drinks. Maybe tonight's a good night for that. A special thanks to the Ratke family for sharing their super cool lake home and giving us this great opportunity. Like I said in the beginning of all of this, I get to meet some amazing people in my travels.